Do you ever have that feeling that you just want to break free? Like you want to overcome your fears and just jump off that cliff and into unknown water? Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a life not of your own making and you're yearning to spread your beautiful wings and show the world who you truly are? Hi, I'm Meta Muller, the Metamorphosis Coach, and I'm here to tell you today that if any of these thoughts or feelings sound familiar to you, it means that you are ready. You're ready to step out of your shell and overcome your fears and become who you were truly meant to be. Now, it was a situation I found myself in a couple of years ago. I was in a full-time corporate job feeling absolutely dead and unfulfilled on the inside. Occasionally, I would close my eyes and I would see a tortoise hiding inside its hard shell. And once I looked deeper, when I got past that shell, I saw a beautiful flamenco dancer wearing a stunning red dress and just dancing like nothing else mattered. I quickly realized that this dancer was who I truly wanted to be, symbolically speaking. I truly wanted to live a life in joy, where I could do what I loved the most, without fear, without judgment, without thinking about what other people thought of me. It was like a dream of true freedom. And so I made it a mission to get rid of my tortoise shell and turn into this lovely, beautiful, lively dancer. It wasn't easy. It took a lot of work and I got a lot of help to do it, but it was the most rewarding thing I've ever done for myself. The first task was one of self-discovery. I had to figure out who I was, who I really was. It required looking deep and asking myself tough yet important questions, like, what do I love doing? This question is harder than you'd think because it requires separating what you think you should love and what you really love when no one's looking. It also gives you a good look at where your ego comes into play and how much sway it actually has on you. The second question I asked myself was, what am I good at? More than anything, this question is about what your natural talents are, as opposed to what others have trained you to do. The third question I asked myself was, what gives me energy? This one is extremely important because if something you're doing is draining you rather than energizing and motivating you, it begs the question of whether your heart's really in it. Now, I got a lot of help to really answer these questions. It's always hard to be completely objective about yourself because our ego, so our ego is our thoughts and our emotions. They tend to play tricks on us and they want to keep us in our comfort zone. And we will often have a blind spot towards our true awesomeness. So what I did and what I now help my clients with is I got myself an Akashic record reading. Your Akashic record is the ethereal database of your soul, so to say. This was the best investment I ever made for myself. Having a trained person read your Akashic record and really be able to tell you who you are at soul level, what your most divine skills and gifts are, what life lessons you're currently experiencing and how these life lessons can guide you towards what you're truly meant to do here. The biggest investment I ever made in my life. So discovering your bliss isn't easy in the slightest, but it carries a promise of being the most rewarding thing you can ever do for yourself. So are you ready to jump off the cliff and see who's dancing in your shell? I invite you to get your Akashic record read with me in what I call a metamorphosis session. You can book your session at my website, metamuller.com/metamorphosis-reading. I promise you this will be the beginning of true transformation, from feeling unfulfilled and confused to really living a life on purpose. I look so much forward to working with you. Bye for now.